David Wilson stands for quality, for delivering beautiful, spacious family homes. We make a lot of the fact that we're a 5-star builder, so over 90% of customers who buy through us have recommended us after they've moved in. Bela are the landowners that are looking to create this idea of Prize Hall Park, and Prize Hall Park is a collection of new build developments, which in itself is a whole new community just east of the town of Corby. In entirety, Prize Hall Park is around 1,200 acres, estimated to be building on around a third of that. So a good 2/3 of this 1,200 acres will be retained as nice green space. The Gateway is a collection of 3, 4 and 5 bed, all detached family homes. I deliberately focus on the fact that they are all detached because that does give the development a very different feel to the typical new build development. There's very good provision for parking here, keeping a very well spaced out development. So the plan is when Prize Hall Park is all finished, it will be around 5,000 homes. There'll be a number of new amenities. There's already a secondary school, Corby Business Academy, which is up and running now. There's a primary school as well, which is in build with a further 2 proposed. There are a collection of lakes which will have surrounding parkland and woodland, and they've got the amphitheatre which has opened recently, which will house concerts and gigs and day shows just to bring the community together. You've only got to come here to get a feel for it. We're very much in the countryside. You've got the local golf course, which a lot of people frequent. You'd maybe visit Rockingham Castle or the village of Rockingham or the village of Weldon, or perhaps even Kirby Hall, which is open to visitors.
We lived in Hertfordshire in a town called Hempstead, but we wanted more for the children. We were looking in Northampton and then noticing that if you drove half hour up the road, the house prices were a lot cheaper. Oh, it's so much better. It's lovely, really, really nice.
I really like the area. For me, it's a great combination of country living, so you get a lot of scenic views, but you've got the Corby town centre less than a 5-minute drive, and the work that we've seen firsthand that they've invested in the town in the last 2 years, it gave me much more confidence that it was the right place to be.
Corby is changing. It's undergone a major regeneration project over the last few years. It's received a lot of investment in the local schooling and also in amenities for the families that are going to be moving here. So it's seen a new shopping centre, a new theatre and a brand new cinema as well. Using the train station, you're 70 minutes into London, St Pancras. Using the A14, you can get east and west very quickly, and then they're not too far from the A1 and the M1, which is going to get you north and south to all the major towns. So Corby is becoming very popular for London commuters.
I think the area is really nice and stuff.
I think it's really nice. It's quite open at the front of our house. The old area, we were surrounded by houses. Well, in our house now, we just had like a field in front of it, and it's really nice.
Yeah, and in our old house, Holly had the bigger bedroom and I had the smaller bedroom. Well, now I'm big and Holly's at the back, I'm at the front.
I love being out in the country, so where we've come from, to me, is quite built up. So to be living in the country is really, really nice.
We've got friends that live in the area, so friends have moved to the area, so that makes it easier. And we've actually convinced my in-laws to follow suit, so they're hoping to move on to the same site. So who knows, in the not too distant future, they could be living just down the road.